been playing bass and guitar since 1978, mostly bass, which really disappointed my dad because he wanted me to be the next Chet Atkins, and it wasn't to be. I bought a bass from a buddy of mine, and I guess you could say that the rest was set in stone. Roll back pickup off just a little bit, and you get the full effect of the front pickup. Roll the front pickup off, and it's all growl. My name's Joe Gallion. I'm a retired factory worker, retired welder, fabricator, and now I'm fabricating bass guitars, and I'm getting ready to branch out into 6-string guitars. Started building them during COVID. I mean, when you're locked down, what do? I was rattling around the house, and there's only so much TV you can watch, so I had to do something. Well, I got bored, and now I'm building bass guitars and playing them, and I'm working on establishing some designs that I'm going to be building on a regular basis. My dad was a master woodworker. He produced, I wish I had pictures of him. I probably do somewhere upstairs. But he made baby cribs, the kind that rock, the old-fashioned kind. You would swear up and down that it was an antique. When he got done with it, I mean, he put them together, he put one together with pegs instead of nails or screws. Pegged and glued, and it looked like an authentic 1800s baby crib. But he was amazingly talented with woodworking. He didn't have a lot of patience for teaching it, though. Control cover lays in there. It's not as perfect a fit as I would like, but it was all freehand routed too. Now the back of this is actually a 3-piece body. The top, 1 piece of sycamore, and the back is 2 pieces that I kind of book matched together because the entire piece I had, part of it was bad, and I had to cut out, and then I had to hand planed everything, which was a real bear, to get the top and back to lay flat. It's just going to have a volume and a tone. 2 of those pickups, like it's on that short scale, I'm going to stagger 2 of them and wire them in series, because to accurately reproduce the B string on a 5-string, you need a hot signal. I have this aversion, a lot of people are going to shoot me for this, but I have this aversion to boutique equipment, simply because if I can't afford it, I don't need it. And the bridge of this is a headless bridge, but obviously we have a headstock, and there's a reason for that. Years ago, I played an Epiphone, I can't remember the model number of it, but it was a 5-string, and it had a reversed headstock like this, where the B string and the E string were the two longest. And it had the best feeling B string I've ever played. So I'm taking that idea and running with it. I bought 5/16" screws, and let me get one of these out. It's a little easier. This is one of my own weird flights of mental fancy. There's a hole in there. And the way this is going to work, this goes through the headstock. The end of the string, which the very end, the bit, what I call the bitter end, will go through here, through the hole. And since it's being pulled straight down from the nut, there won't be any tendency for it to turn, but it'll go through and around and then loop through where the string comes around the screw. It'll come through there, and then I'll pull it tight, throw that on over it, and then tighten this down. Well, it won't go anywhere, because when the tuner pulls it tight, it'll pull the bitter end against the loop, and it will actually cinch itself down. And I've always wanted to do I've wanted to do something like this for a while, and I thought, well, if I'm going to do a 5-string, I might as well make it as weird as possible. The spoke shave I have is actually an antique my brother-in-law John gave me. He said, "You know what that is?" And I said, "Yeah, it's a spoke shave." And he said, "What do you do with it?" And I said, "Well, let's take the name, spoke shave. It's what they used to shave wagon wheel spokes back in the 1800s. When I routed this for the truss rod, my routing template slipped on me, and I got a couple of hickeys in it, but they won't show up once the fingerboard is on it. But it's, I don't know, every time I try something and it actually works, it just blows my mind. Well, I was going to tell you about this table that we're sitting across from each other on. It's a downdraft table, and Dan over at Never Ending Story gifted it to me. It's got a squirrel cage motor in it. You flip a switch, squirrel cage motor comes on, and it will actually suck. If you're sanding on something here, it'll suck the sawdust down into there, and then you can vacuum it out. It's got filters that keep it from coming out the other end. And I believe Dan built it himself, but it's got a vise here and a vise here, and but the top of it lifts up, and you can get to all the filters. It takes 4 filters, a pair of 25 by 16 by 1 and a pair of 24 by 24 by 1. Or it's 25 by 20 by 1. I don't remember. I think 25 by 20 by 1. And yeah, that thing's been a godsend. It's my main workbench. I've played everything from speed metal to traditional country. I played in a Christian rock band in Alabama that actually did a talent contest at the Grand Ole Opry. I was able to, and I was playing guitar then, which usually getting in front of people playing a bass, I don't have a problem getting in front of people playing a guitar. Nerves, and I didn't in that on that particular event. We didn't win the talent contest, but we had a lot of fun playing it. And that's, honestly, that's what I've been in music. Primary reason that I've been in music was to have fun. Music has been some of the best therapy. Playing music, writing music, building instruments, something I can do with my head and my hands and my heart is the best therapy I've run into. I'm just a regular Joe building guitars.